going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. The most feared promo is coming to MUT 22 tomorrow. That's tomorrow, Friday, October 15th, probably about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And we got a lot of information, a lot of reveals on GMM this morning that we're going to go over. Some things to note before we get into the content. This is going to be a three-part promo. All of the cards that we are seeing are going to be from just part one. There's going to be a total of 120 cards in this promo. There's going to be limiteds, and again, it's going to be a three-part promo. It's not broken down by like scary fast, scary strong, all that stuff that we've seen in years past. This one's just straight up giving us players, and there's a lot of free content to be earned. So if you don't see a player from your favorite team get a card, don't worry, more content is coming. And historically with Most Feared, the cards that kind of been like release one have always been the weakest bunch of the cards. So I don't think all of these cards we're going to see in this reveal are the greatest cards. There's some pretty solid ones out there, but I think that we do have the opportunity to see a lot more. So we're going to start off with a bunch of lower overall cards. These are all going to be golds that'll likely go into sets, but they can help kind of boost up your theme team. And then the next tier of cards are going to be all 81 overalls. Again, I'm not going to break down the attributes on 81s and 83s and 85s and 87s, but I think these are good, you know, theme team holders for you guys to fill in those positions that you might need upgrades for. Notice on here, they all do have, at least all the elites, have the power-up symbol or icon. So not only are we getting a bunch of new cards in the game, right, we're getting a ton of new power-ups in there as well. And these also will benefit theme teams. That's, you know, one of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing, to team building in MUT 22. So now we've already hit to the 90 overalls, and there's going to be a lot of these that you can earn for free. We will have some videos covering all of them and the cards that you want to pick for free, but those are considered the heroes. And then we have 92 overall master cards. We will show you the sets and how to get these in a little while. 3 of the 4 that are coming out tomorrow are revealed in this video. The 4th one will be revealed later on Twitter tonight, along with whatever LTDs we are getting, so Kralo confirmed that, so stay tuned. It'll be on Twitter. I may drop a YouTube Shorts video when that content or when those cards are revealed on Twitter, so you guys are in the know. Derrick Henry probably looks like the most exciting one out of the 4 cards, and this is what you're going to see when you log in. So we're going to take a look at the sets, the packs, and all of that, the solos. The best part about this, and I know a lot of people are kind of sour on the you know, end cats, right? But I think the free content we're getting from this promo is absolutely great. So there's going to be, number one, a strategy item, and the strategy item is going to boost like your height and weird attributes that typically come along with the Most Feared promo. You're going to earn these strategy items free through solos, but they do not affect any online play. So while they boost speed and some other things, when you load into a head-to-head or weekend league game, it's not going to take effect. I think that's a good and a bad thing. It stinks because you're not actually boosting your players in-game, but also I was never a fan of the morphing thing that used to happen in the Most Feared promo, where you have all these like crazy tall players and small players. It was just stupid, especially when it comes to weekend league. So they're leaving this for offline stuff. You know, it is what it is at this point. You can use it if you want, you don't have to, but here's kind of what the lineup screen would look like with those items equipped. They're going to boost all of the Most Feared cards. Now, with the solos, there's a lot of free cards to be earned, and the first one is going to be through the ultimate challenges in the Most Feared section. There's 3 tiers: Scary Speed, Monstrous Might, and Towering Terror. The goal here, right, is to get to 60 stars, because 60 stars is going to give you a 90 overall NCAT fantasy pack specifically from the first release of this promo. But the cool thing about this is if you complete all 3 of those tiers that we talked about, so yes, you want to get the 60 stars, but you also want to beat all 3 tiers, that's going to unlock the Ultiverse of Terror. They're stealing stuff from Marvel right now, and I'm okay with that, because once you unlock the Ultiverse, there's more rewards, and there's a ton of milestone rewards within this. At tier 3, 120 stars, you're going to get an NCAT 90 overall from the first release of this promo. Later on down the road at 240 stars, you're going to get another 90 overall NCAT card from the second release of the promo. Remember, those cards have not been revealed yet. And at 360 stars, you're going to get a third 90 overall from the third release of this promo. Now, not only that, in the Ultimate Season section, there will be a most feared objective list. And if you complete everything in this list, this is a summary of all the stuff you're going to get 290 overall most feared fantasy packs, 58,000 XP, and 36,000 coins. Note that they did not specify the 290s from this objective list are NCATs. So what that tells me is between the solos and this objective list, you can get 6 90 overall most feared cards. 4 of the 6 being NCAT, 2 of the other, or the remaining 2, not NCAT, meaning that you can sell them, you can put them in a set, you can trade them. Here are the objective lists. Now, they are pretty ambitious. There's a lot of stuff you have to do, but you do get free 90 overalls, 2 of them, and you can sell them. So I'm okay with that these are a little bit more work to do, okay? And it's a mix of online play and playing through solos. You may notice that one of those is scoring 2,000 points in house rules. So we are getting a house rules tomorrow that will last 1 week, and it's going to reward another 90 overall NCAT player. So I think we're now up to 7 cards that you can earn for free by playing house rules, completing objectives, and completing solos. The points are going to be really crazy in this house rule, so that's why I need 2,000 points in that objective list. So touchdowns are going to be worth a lot, and there's going to be various house rules. So this one lasts a week, but I think we're going to get a second and maybe even a possible third house rules that will continue to count towards that objective list. Here are some of the rewards. Big change, 15 wins to get the 90 NCAT. These games may take longer, I'm not sure, but instead of 25 wins and 20 wins, we got 15 wins, so we're making a little bit of progress here. Now, here are the sets. We have Release 1. Remember, this is a 3-part promo, 120 cards. All the cards in this video are just from Release 1. And this is how you're going to get the 90 overalls. They'll probably be in packs. Yes, you can earn them for free, but also within the set, it's going to require 2 87 overall most feared players and 3 85 overall most feared players. When you do the set, you get the 90 plus their power-up. So that's one important thing to note. And even though their sets come with the power-up, because there's so many free 90 overall cards out there for people to earn, all of these 90s we revealed in this video are probably going to have their power-ups go up in price. That's the trend that we've been seeing with all of the promos this year. So if you have any of the power-ups for these 90 overall guys, hang on to them, because they might go up into like the 10, 13, 15K range, which in my opinion is pretty profitable. Now, we didn't get a screenshot of the champion sets, but they're pretty similar to what we've seen, okay? So we'll take Derrick Henry for an example. He has the 92 overall champion. You're going to put 3 of the 90 overalls in there, so you can put 3 Stephon Tuitts, you can put 3 Jesse Bates. It doesn't matter. 3 of the 90 overalls are going to go in there, and in return, you're going to get that 92. So if we use Derrick Henry as an example, you're going to get Derrick Henry's 92 overall, you're going to get his power-up, and also, you're going to get a fantasy pack back that lets you pick 3 of those 90 overalls to get back onto your team as NCAT. That's been the design of the sets all year, and I think it's a big W. I've been building my no money spent team squad off of that, basically completing the champion sets, selling the champion, and then basically getting 390 NCATs for really, really cheap. And that's a good team building, way to build your team out there. So the sets are a big W. The 90 overalls aren't super exciting. The 92 overalls aren't super exciting, but at the end of the day, I think that we have a lot to look forward to as well, and it can get better. Now, there is one other thing to take a look at, and it's coming from the yard. You can actually earn another NCAT 90 overall from playing the yard and getting objectives. You have to have something equipped, and I think you can only get that Boneyard uniform by spending money or using the cred that you may have been building up playing this game. So we'll cover that in tomorrow's video, but it looks like, honestly, another way to get another auctionable 90 overall, and that one will be chosen after all 3 parts of this promo come out. There are some additional exchange sets here where you can basically roll your lower overall most feared cards into higher ones, and golds are probably going to be in there as well. Here are the store options. There will be a special pack offer for 200 points, about $2. It's a most feared elite fantasy pack. We have, your regular packs. Looks like we have a bundle. Good news is that there will be training options, which also means that could be a way, if training is cheap enough, to build out some of these sets and get them done for even cheaper than buying the cards. So here are the training options there. 90 overall most feared player for 5.5k, 425 is for 78 plus. That could be fun. It was a lot of fun to do rerolls on most feared last year. And then here's just everything that's most feared related. No alternate currency. I was a bit surprised at that. We haven't seen it yet this year. And now that we still haven't seen it, even with the most feared promo, I'm starting to maybe think that they're just not going to do alternate currency in this year's game. So all in all, I'm not excited about the players. The fourth hero could be a good one. Kralo kind of teased that it would be. And again, that will be revealed later on Twitter. We are getting limiteds. Hopefully the limiteds are pretty good. And we still have 2 more parts to look forward to. So I think it's a lot of content. It's not a lot of great content, but there's still, opportunity to go forward. And I think the fact that we're seeing the majority of the free cards you can be earned from part 1 lets me think that part 2 and part 3 are going to be better because you can't get as many free cards from part 2 and part 3, if that makes sense. You can get 1 free 90 from part 2 and 1 free 90 from part 3, but the majority of the free cards are coming from part 1, which again makes me believe that part 1 are like the, we're just going to give these guys an upgrade because they need one, and the really good stuff is going to be coming on part 2 and part 3. We'll probably get part 2 midweek next week, and part 3 will probably be next Friday. That would be my assumption. But that's all we got for now. Let me know what you think. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.